Good day, Jojo here. Welcome to my channel once again. I hope you and your family are safe. Today we're gonna talk about PERA or Personal Equity Retirement Account. This is one investment that I have for long term since this is for my retirement. If you are ready, click the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. Let's go. PERA, or better known as Personal Equity Retirement Account. What exactly is PERA? PERA is based on Republic Act 9505, signed into law last August 2008, but was only implemented last December 2016. It is a voluntary retirement account established by and for exclusive use and benefit of the investor or contributor for the purpose of being invested solely in PERA investment products in the Philippines. PERA provides Filipinos a tax-exempt facility to supplement their future pension benefits from SSS or GSIS. Basically, this is similar to 401k or a Roth IRA in the US. And with this instrument, you are rewarded by the government to invest with tax breaks. As you can see, it took a long time for PERA to be implemented, same as the REIT. And who is eligible? Any person that is 18 years old and above. Filipino citizen could open a PERA account. It could be either residing in the Philippines or an OFW. And one important thing is he or she should have a tax identification number. How to open and where to open a PERA account. As of today, BDO and BPI were the only PERA administrator. This means that they could offer PERA products to the public, but the assets would still be under the custodian, which is currently Land Bank. Land Bank is launching its very own PERA products soon, and you are able to open 5 PERA accounts, provided they are under one administrator. The minimum contribution is 1,000 pesos. And I've listed below the requirements for opening a PERA account with BDO and BPI. As you can see under the BDO requirements, you need your employer's TIN number and your employer's name. This is for the tax credit certificate that they would issue. And if you're an OFW and you don't have access to BDO or BPI in your country, you could ask your spouse or your child to open a PERA account for you. There would be additional requirements, but you could just check with your bank what are those additional requirements. Contributor classification. So basically, contributor is divided into two. So if you reside in the Philippines and you work here, you derive your income here, you are classified as a local PERA contributor, and you have a maximum contribution of 100,000 per calendar year. And if you're working abroad, you're deriving your income from overseas, you would be classified as a overseas Filipino PERA contributor. Even if you just retained or acquired your Philippine citizenship, you'll be considered also as an overseas Filipino. With this, you have a maximum contribution double of the local contributor. So that's 200,000 per calendar year. And basically, this maximum contribution is just for the ceiling for the tax perks, but you could contribute more than 100,000 if you're a local contributor, or more than 200,000 if you're an overseas Filipino contributor. What exactly are the benefits of PERA? Tax exemption on all PERA earnings. When you invest in PERA, all the earnings are exempted from taxes. What are those taxes? The 20% withholding tax and the 10% earning tax. All of those are excluded and not deducted from your earnings. And 5% income tax credit based on contributions. So, given that, for example, you contributed 100,000 pesos in one calendar year, you're given by the PIR a 5% tax credit, which is equivalent to 5,000 for each year of contribution. This tax credit you could use to pay your tax liability with the BIR. And PERA are exempted from estate taxes. So, for example, you have a PERA contribution and you died early. Employer contributions are tax exempt. So, when your employer contributes on your behalf, the employer could claim claim the contribution as a tax exemption, and they could basically deduct it from his income tax liabilities also. Withdrawal. PERA can be withdrawn and be exempted from income tax upon reaching the age of 55 and have made qualified contributions for at least 5 years. Or upon death of the contributor, it would be exempt from estate taxes. You could only withdraw your PERA and enjoy the tax exemptions when you reach the age of 55. Basically, this was designed so that people could save for their retirement. In case you withdraw early, the contributor shall be subjected to early withdrawal penalties of 20% based on the total income earned from opening to the time of withdrawal. Then the 5% tax credit given to you by the BIR would be paid back to them. So if you withdraw early, there's a stiff penalty. There are exemption for early withdrawals. Basically, there's exemption for early withdrawals. The first one is withdrawal or transferred to another para investment or para administrator. For example, you have an existing para index fund and you want to transfer it to a para bond index. So it's exempted from the early withdrawal penalties. Or you could go about like transferring your para investment from BDO to BPI. That's also exempted. Second is accident or illness related hospitalization in excess of 30 days. So basically, if you're hospitalized for 30 days, you could withdraw your para contributions without penalties if you need the funds. And number three, total permanent disability. Number four, distribution of withdrawal proceeds due to death. Risks and charges. So, as with all investments, PERA has its risks also. So, you are required to fill up a client's suitability assessment form. Basically, this says your risk appetite and what PERA products you should invest on. And in PERA, there are also charges that you need to that you need to pay. For example, in my BDO PERA, I pay 50 pesos for the custodial fees. I'm not yet familiar how much I pay for the administration fees. If you appoint someone to be your investment manager, then you have to pay him again. An investment manager, by the way, is an entity that the contributor could engage to make investment decisions for his PERA account. Uh, Basically, your PERA investment products could be either UITF, which is what BDO and BPI and Land Bank soon is offering, mutual funds This could come from brokerage companies. It could also be invested in annuity contracts, insurance, pension products, and pre-need pension plans. Could also invested in shares of stocks and other securities listed in PSE. These exchange traded bonds, currently we don't have this in the Philippines. So government securities, these are the treasury bills, the retail bonds, and government debt. So I list out the current products of BDO and BPI. So BDO has three products: the short-term fund and the bond index fund and the equity index fund. I'm currently invested in two, which is the bond index and the equity index. The bond index is just for me, it's just a hedge for my equity investments, and I basically invest in them every month, because in investing, consistency is key. And with BPI products, they have four: money market fund, equity fund, government bond fund, and a corporate income fund. Enjoying your PERA. So you are 55 already and you have five annual contributions. You now have the option to retire and avail of the tax free benefits of PERA. You could choose to avail of your retirement benefit in lump sum or through regular pensions or a combination of both. And in conclusion, PERA is aimed to save for our retirement so that we don't have to depend on others, especially our children. And if you want better returns from your savings account and time deposit account, then this could be for you. With PERA, the government rewards you with tax benefits and perks for you to save for your future. I think this is one investment that the taxman is on your side. This concludes our video. Once again, thank you for watching. If you want more videos about investments or you have a video request, please comment below. Please do subscribe to my channel. It would greatly help to grow this channel for us to reach more people. This is Jojo, leaving you with this. The best way to prepare is when you still don't need it. Keep safe always.